story time for you all. Are you listening? Listen up. This video is not the usual one that you get, in the book talks, but it's a speaking one. So I went London. Yeah, I went London, and oh God, I should have actually done an interview with the people that I spoke to. Do you think? Because I spoke to so many people, and the interaction that I have with you guys, like online, like not face to face, but the making the videos, it's hard. I like when people are next to me. So let's dive into the story. What happened? So I met this person, this old elderly individual. He was actually opposite me, and we just started speaking. And he asked me like what I do, and he was like, "Oh my God, you're such a tough girl. Like with all that happened, you still keep on going." I was like, "Yeah, like what else do I have to do? I need to keep on going." And I told him that I was diagnosed with endo, and after the operation, I published a book. And alhamdulillah, I had the book with me because I wanted to go to a library and some bookstores, and but I felt like that book was meant for him because I gave that book to him. But after giving him the book, he asked me, if you didn't have the surgery, do you think that you would have wrote the book? If you didn't have the surgery, do you think that you would have wrote the book? And when he uttered those words to me, I questioned myself. Amina, if you didn't have the surgery, would have you wrote the book? And I said to myself, and I said to him as well, I think I wouldn't have, because I told him that when I was in the bed, that hospital bed, it's like a life and death situation, and I said to him that my first surgery, and it was horrific, like in terms of like I was scared like what the outcome would have been, like waking up in shock, like I still remember the time, and just like being in agony of pain. And I felt like that bed, that moment, waking up, God giving me another chance, I felt like it was a awakening call for me. Regardless of the health issue I have, I felt like that time spoke to me with the compilation of